What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of July. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me, pardon me. So if you'd like to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you $10 if you deposit $20 with one of their readers, and that gives you access to many amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. Also, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So Capricorn, I'm going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of July. Bearing in mind that outcomes can do and will shift, you can absolutely shift outcomes. I talk about this on my channel a lot, guys. For those of you that are new, I incorporate law of assumption, which essentially means this is just a checking in point into a version of you and a version of your specific person and the way things are playing out that you have effectively selected out of the infinite versions that are available right now at this very given moment. Creation is finished. Your desires are meant for you. So if you would like to shift, change, tweak anything and manifest it differently, you can. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your current state of consciousness, and you can shift states, and you can also select new version of person and situation. Circumstances don't matter. You are limitless. Please look at some of the great coaches online. You can also read up on the law of assumption and do your own homework. And I've posted some material about it and will continue to. Capricorn's person, how do they feel towards Capricorn as we move into the first half of July? Something about Ace of Swords, wanting to have a conversation or speak a truth or clarify something. I did see the Chariot card, which would be about movement forward. That Ace of Swords again, guys, and Knight of Cups. So they could be wanting to make a gesture, have a conversation. We've got 10 of Pentacles in the upright. We've got the Devil in the upright, Capricorn, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse. And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles. They're holding on, Capricorn, but kind of withholding. There's a sense of competition, or there's been a sense of competition or conflict. Seems like with that in the reverse, they want to get past that. Maybe that's the conversation they want to have. That Knight of Cups I saw shuffling can be about, gestures, apologies. I think this person has romantic feelings for you. Let's see if the Knight of Cups comes out, but I trust what I channel as I'm shuffling. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Capricorn. This could be like not understanding whether or not there's a future vision with you. This could also refer to family dynamics and dramas going on with that Devil card as well. There's a lot of maybe fears or limiting beliefs about this situation, insecurities as well. 4 of Pentacles. This could be a situation with a person that feels that they're not feeling very financially stable. You're coming up as the Devil, Capricorn, or you've shown up. That's you. I mean, this person could have a lot of attraction and desire for you. It also could be this intensity to it where you feel and they feel it's hard to let go. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles can also be possessiveness. Not always, guys, but it could be that this person wants to hold on to you, but also withholds, or they feel that way about you, Capricorn. It could be that. And again, it's still a mirror, Capricorn. I say it in all my reads, and I just need to get out of the way. They're not a robot. They have their own thoughts, history on this timeline, limiting beliefs, assumptions about you, etc. And the dynamic unfolds in a certain type of a way. However, you're the god of your reality, each state of consciousness, and therefore they're still your mirror, and they're still you pushed out from whatever your state of consciousness is. So if you want to adjust and you want to select a new version of them, by selecting a new version of you, a new self-concept as well, you can manifest a different connection. Okay, guys? Please do some research. So the Devil card, this is like an intensity, strong attraction, but also potentially fear. There could also have been a lot of temptations outside of this connection with the 5 of Wands. They might feel that way about you. That might be the dynamic, or this might be what they've been doing with the Devil card and the 5 of Wands. Four of Swords, Capricorn. There seems to be like a rest or an integration going on, or a processing, because I think there's been tension or conflict between the two of you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Capricorn. You know, there could be an issue here, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles would be you. It's an earth sign energy. Doesn't have to be, this could apply to them. I mean, there seems to be an over focus on the material. Either this person feels fearful that they don't have enough in alignment to fulfill a future vision. Like they might see you this way, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be materialistic. And guys, again, I'm just giving you their side of the street. It really doesn't fucking matter. It just could be the way the dynamic has played out. This can be someone that's over focused on the material, and maybe that's their assumption, or their fear is that they don't have an adequate grounding to maybe go into something more stable and committed with you. I mean, Ten of Pentacles, like I said, in the reverse, maybe they don't have a sense that this can lead to a Ten of Pentacles, but then there's a lot of attraction. They still hold on to you. I mean, Six of Swords is in the upright. The Lovers card is in the reverse. I mean, this person could feel like there's a strong connection. There's been something to do with choices. And I feel it's almost like Capricorn, they don't want to let go, but then they also feel like they want to move on, or that you're moving on with that Six of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a person that's over water or at a distance. Otherwise, this is also, you know, again, they're not a robot. So, you know, you could be mirroring back to them an insecurity where they're not really loving and appreciating themselves. But the Lovers card, you know, this is where maybe the love feels one-sided. So again, Capricorn, you know, not giving you shit. I'm just saying this person could have a lot of fears, a lot of limiting beliefs. They could be projecting that into the situation, and the energy between the two of you has created tension, conflict. There could also be, like I said, outside people that are affecting this situation, or temptations. I mean, Lovers card, indecision, choices, potentially, but it can be, you know, a strong soul contract. I mean, Seven of Wands, defensiveness between the two of you, it looks like. And then Two of Pentacles, back and forth. So you could have a bit of back and forth, you and this person. I mean, on one hand, I'm seeing Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So this person's still like kind of persisting and holding on, or there's a feeling of you both kind of holding on to one another. But then Two of Pentacles is back and forth. There's a lot of pentacles here. So career and finances could be really playing into this, Capricorn, and that could be a massive factor. If it's not temptations of other people with that Devil and Five of Wands, it could just be the fears that there's a lot of outside responsibility and outside competing interests kind of thing. But back and forth. Let's see. Yeah, Five of Cups and loss, regret. It could be that there's regrets between the two of you, Capricorn, around tension or conflict. This person also could be holding on, Five of Cups, to a lot of loss. I mean, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse can be, like I said, with the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles, this can be what's been passed down, family lineage with that Ten of Pentacles. And in the reverse, it could be, and the Devil, you know, a lot of fears connected to family dynamics, limiting beliefs about self that have been passed down through family dynamics or traumas and stuff like that. I'm not going to go too Freud into it, but this person could have the self-concept that they're not lovable or enough, or, you know, fears when it comes to love and relationships or past relationships. Five of Cups is spilt cups, right? You know, it's like you're missing the Two of Cups, which is the soul connection, because you're too busy looking at the spilt cups. And so that could be something that they're still holding on to. Maybe they feel that way about you, Cappy. I mean, Lovers card can be mirroring. It's sort of that strong soul connection, even though everyone's a mirror, guys. But soulmates, whatever label you want to give them, twin flame, karmic, soul contracts can be very intense mirrors. I don't really care about labels, guys, because I think there's infinite versions of each person in the multiverse existing right now, and they're still your reflection. So if you shift your assumptions and your version and the selected version of them, they're going to show up differently. Okay. Lovers card. Okay, we've got King of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, a lot here around maybe overindulgence and temptation. Some of you are dealing with someone that has strong fire in their chart. King of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. So a lot of attraction and chemistry and passion between you and this person, Capricorn, though not looking like too much stability and commitment. The other thing is Capricorn, this person could have past insecurities relating to a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner, with that King of Pentacles in the reverse, where there was a lot of loss, potentially financially, or that their Ten of Pentacles didn't work out very well, and they're still kind of holding on to that, and that's bringing up a lot of fears for this person. You know, King of Wands in the reverse, yeah, attraction, but traditionally, guys, and I hate labels, and anyone that watches me regularly knows why, and I've already explained why. It's just one version, but this person seems to be, there's a bit of this play dynamic, right? And not much stability. This can be like the player of the tarot. And Nine of Cups in the reverse is selfishness and overindulgence. They might feel that way about you, Caps. Again, just playing devil's advocate, guys. I mean, there's definitely been tension here. Five of Swords is, you're not like necessarily speaking the same language. Capricorn, you can take this away and fuck it in a bucket. You don't need to be concerned about, you know, trying to manipulate and change these particular circumstances and this version of this person. You can make new assumptions, and they will show up differently if you persist in holding them in a new version, and you select a new version of you if this is triggering something in you. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on your side of the street. We've got Gemini energy, Capricorn, I said for you, and yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, lots of Pentacles, Earth energy here. Let's have a look at you, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you think that this is quite fated in some kind of a way. Four of Cups, though, you feel disappointed. There's emotional rejection potentially. Let's see, how do you feel? Strength card in the reverse. It's tested your confidence in some kind of a way, but then I saw the Two of Cups. Also ego issues. How do you feel about this person, Capricorn, as you move in? Five of Wands. Okay, Queen of Cups though. Part of you loves this person, and then part of you just feels tension and conflict. Let's see, Capricorn, the Tower. The Four of Cups had to come out, but it's in the reverse. So emotional rejection. You're trying to get past that. Or the disappointment. Lover's card in the reverse, Capricorn, from two different decks. So see why I do it this way. So you're mirroring one another, and I also feel like, again, I still emphasize the only relevance here is that they're your mirror, okay? Because you can change it if you want to change it. There's no one to change itself, guys. But at least on this timeline, you both are feeling that way, the Lover's card. So there's a strong connection, but maybe you both don't feel totally chosen, or you both don't feel enough, or you both feel emotionally rejected, given the way things are playing out. The Tower card, there's been upheaval here, or you're feeling a crumbling here. It's definitely an assessment of what's not working has to go. So some of you might just be feeling frustrated by the dynamic or the recurring trigger that's coming up. Okay, guys, now I emphasize that more. If this is triggering a feeling like you're not chosen, you're not worthy, you're not enough, or it's challenging your own self-love, well, that's a clue, guys, to a self-concept issue. Your state of consciousness is made up of your subconscious beliefs that then drive your thoughts, actions, inactions, reactions, your assumptions, and the way in which a person shows up in your reality, okay? It's filtered that way. This is why I explain that no one to change but self. So look at what's being reflected back to you. There's a strong mirror situation with Lover's card in the reverse, Lover's card in the reverse. Maybe you're both reflecting back each other's lack of self-love in some kind of a way. But there's a Tower here. So the Tower on a spiritual level is inviting you to look at what's not working, must go. And guys, I'm not saying go and do endless healing. I'm saying, okay, recognize that, and then recognize that in any given moment you can shift states and select a new version of you. And so persisting in selecting the version of Capricorn that doesn't have a self-concept issue, which already exists in the quantum, right? So shifting into that version. I am lovable, I'm enough, I'm always chosen, I am a priority, whatever it is that's being challenged here. The Tower card is spiritual, it's upheaval, spiritual upheaval. So something is crumbling for you, Capricorn. You may be done with it, and that's fine, but guys, you don't want to have this trigger or this feeling again. It's your choice. I don't tell people that that's a right or a wrong person, and you know, if you're looking for that, go to another channel. I'm actually getting tired of some of the comments. King of Cups though, and I saw the Queen of Cups as I was shuffling, and the world cycles and it goes round and round. You feel like it's unfinished, Capricorn. You do feel like an emotional bond with this person, but then it seems to be disappointing you, or there's a feeling like maybe you feel that you give them love and they reject it. I mean, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I mean, it's in the upright, Capricorn, so maybe you do feel like there is a really beautiful aspect to this. Like when you do feel like the love is real. Now, guys, again, people are just reflecting back to you. When the mirror is going in and out and wonky, it's something within, like the part of you that feels that someone loves you is very true. We're all unconditional love, and there is a version of you and this person where this person is reflecting back to you that unconditional love, and they're very consistent and they're different to this. But there's also the part of you that doesn't feel lovable or enough or worthy, and so the mirror is going to come and reflect back that, okay? Judgment card. Part of you, Capricorn, wants a revival in this, but there's also an element maybe of, I just feel like you're both kind of holding on to this feeling of, you know, the other one's not returning the love in some kind of a way, right? Lovers card in the reverse, lovers card in the reverse, and maybe you want accountability, or you want this person to step up in some kind of a way. I mean, I've got 2 of Cups, so you feel like this is a soul connection. Then I've got 3 of Cups in the reverse with the 5 of Wands. So you feel about this person that they're overindulgent potentially, or that there's a love triangle going on for some of you, because Lovers card's choices, and the 5 of Wands has come out twice. You feel like there's still competition or conflict around that. They have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, so maybe they want to come out of that energy with you, Capricorn. They might feel like you're still holding on to that and the resentment around that. Now again, guys, I invite you to, you can manifest away third parties, you can revise circumstances. The circumstances don't fucking matter. If you're still holding this person in the vision and the version that they, and assumptions that they are a player and they don't choose and they don't care and they are this and that, or they're an F-boy or F-girl, then that's how they're going to show up. You also, Capricorn, 3 of Cups in the reverse, this could be outside energies that are meddling in this situation. This could be friends, you know, or other romantic interests that you have around you. No one's judging that, guys. I mean, it doesn't look like this is a commitment. We've got Death card. Part of you feels like it's done. This is also, you know, prompting you to have some kind of a personal transformation. The Death card is transformation, okay? And 10 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is very concerned about Pentacles, or they may think that that is just a key component to take care of in order to actually move forward with you. Like it could be a confidence issue around money or career. You've got 10 of Cups. You've got more of the Cups cards, Capricorn. So there's something about this not really feeling, you know, you feel like this person is not loving you or giving you that emotional component. And 10 of Cups in reverse, like perhaps you thought that this would be your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after, and now it's looking like it's not leading to what you wanted and there's disappointment. But then you still feel like there's a soul connection, Capricorn. There's that Strength card in the reverse. So part of you is not really lacking the strength for this. Part of you feels like this is challenging your self-confidence and your self-worth. And, you know, conversely to them and maybe their old family dynamics, you've got 10 of Cups in the reverse. It could be that there's an emotional trigger point here for you, Capricorn, connected to your family history and family dynamics. And I think, again, you don't need to go and endlessly heal your inner child and do shadow work. Recognize what's being reflected to you that's challenging for you. That's a belief connected to that self-concept, that current state of consciousness, and then try to do the shift. If you guys don't believe me, test it. Okay? If you want to hold on to this person, what you don't want to do is keep going round and round, or let go of them but shift so that you don't have the dynamic again, right? The World card, round and round, round and round. Like it seems like there's been an ending and a crumbling perhaps, but then it's unfinished. It feels like unfinished business, but the unfinished business is your unfinished business, Capricorn. So it's about like taking care of something within you that's being reflected back. And then the outside must shift and conform, Capricorn. You will not have the same perspective. You will not have the same triggers. And mark my words, guys, if you test it, you will see people show up differently. Okay? Even if you don't put persistent focus on them and effort and do the affirmations about them, they love me, etc. It doesn't matter. Everyone in your reality is going to reflect back to you what you assume to be true about self. And your assumptions about them will change. Okay, so Strength card in the reverse, ego clashes. you know, it looks like it's been a test for you, Capricorn. The Judgment card is also awakening. So there's an element of this waking you up and maybe looking at what's been challenging you. Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Scorpio again, and yeah, we've got that Gemini again with the Lovers card. You know, Capricorn, there's something here around choices, you know, 5 of Wands, tension, conflict, feeling like you have to compete, 3 of Cups in the reverse, either compete with outside energies like friends, people that maybe you feel this person parties with or overindulges with, or romantic interests. And guys, you know, when third parties pop up in a dynamic, it's coming down to not feeling enough. You select those circumstances, guys. Please understand and read up on the law of assumption. You select a version. Things play out like, people play out like a character in your show, and they show up. And then if you have a subconscious belief that you're not enough, you know, you will select a version of a person that confirms that, and other energies, and there will be, you know, non-committal energy, third-party energy, okay? How does this person feel about you, Capricorn? Fed up. You both have a bit of a fed up energy. Desire, though. Intense thoughts, intense feeling, sexual pleasure, guys. I did say that. So it's somewhere, and I said that earlier in the read, like hold on or move on. You know, they're definitely fed up. You're fed up with these cycles, Capricorn. Now, again, that's why I said to you, take your power back and don't wait for this person to change. If you want them, you need to end the cycle for yourself, right? Select a new version of the connection. Oh, double life, liar, deception in another relationship, snooping. Okay, Capricorn, either this person has an insecurity and thinks that you're a liar and that you've been holding back and you have other people, or that's what they're doing, or both of you have an assumption about one another. But it's like there's a lot of this with the 5 of Wands, right? Like this is that feeling that there's outside energies, so there's trust issues here, snooping, stalking, social media, psychic tarot readings. Well, this person might be getting information about you somehow, or watching your social media, or getting tarot readings. Rock bottom, life falling apart. I mean, Capricorn, there's tower energy on your end. I don't know really if your life is falling apart, Capricorn. I mean, maybe some of you feel like with this tower energy, it feels like things are crumbling. For them, they could be dealing with some stuff. It says karma, okay, life falling apart. Now, guys, you know, I have a different take on karma. I just think that's like action and consequence or repetitive cycles, in the sense that you can break karma if your thoughts are creating your reality, your dominant thoughts, and if you shift your thoughts, you get a different result. But you don't have to be concerned about them and what they're doing. If you want this person to change, you need to select a new version of them, right? And new assumptions. But they seem to be going through a hard time, Capricorn. We've got intimacy, passion, chemistry missing you, desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings, guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. There's definitely something to do with lying or keeping things hidden, or in another relationship. I mean, for some of you, Capricorn, you know, this is what's playing into it. You know, there's this outside energies. So either you or them or both of you, there could be another person in the mix, or there's a lot of assumptions around that. As I said to you guys, it doesn't really matter if you want this, because you can manifest away third parties. But this looks a little bit tricky. Let me get, what are they coming forward with now? Addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. Yeah, Capricorn, that's the devil and the 4 of Pentacles sort of energy on their end. It's like possession and control issues. Maybe they are possessive. Maybe they do snoop and not want you to be with someone else, or it makes them jealous. That's the 4 of Pentacles. But there's also maybe an emotional block, and I pointed that out. Like, you feel like you're not getting the emotions that you want. There's codependent patterns that seem to be playing out. Maybe you're looking for validation from this person to pour more into you emotionally, or to show you that you're enough, or you're chosen. This person could have an emotional block because they don't feel worthy or enough, or something like that. You know, that's the anxious avoidant, whatever we want to call it. But again, Capricorn, I emphasize, you know, no one to change but you, if you want it to change. Yeah, coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Could be a friends with benefits type situation with that friendship, Capricorn, but otherwise this is maybe a situation where when it's really nice, it's really nice. I mean, we have passion, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. A lot of desire and attraction, at least on their end, Capricorn. You feel like you're missing the emotional component, right? Let me have a look. What did they want to come in and offer? Poker face, not showing hand, taking a chance, healing heart, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship, healing heartbreak. I don't really think it's been abusive between the two of you, Capricorn, but I pointed out that this person might have a history of abusive relationships, unhealthy dynamics, maybe addictions, maybe stuff to do with their childhood. And Capricorn, sorry to give you shit, you have selected this version of the person. They're showing up as a mirror. I'm not telling anyone to indulge anyone's shit, but a lot of you come here on tarot and you're like, you still kind of want a person, but you don't like what's going on, and then you're frustrated and it's hard to let go of them, and you keep looking at the mirror, waiting for the mirror to change. So I invite you to, you know, I'm giving you another option. So anyway, healing heartbreak. So there also might be heartbreak between the two of you and a need to kind of heal that. Maybe they want to have a coffee with you. It says meeting and talking. Now, guys, you can manifest a text, you can manifest a commitment, you can manifest a coffee opportunity, whatever you want. Right now, it's like not looking like necessarily they're coming in. I didn't get much around offers on this timeline with this present check-in. And that could be because you're both, you know, where you're at, Capricorn. If you're anchored into the assumption that they don't want to talk to you, that they're rejecting you or whatever it is, well, that's your reality. And guys, you can shift your reality like that. So it's just a checking in point. All right, guys, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.